Hello, everybody. So soon we will have the supermoon in Taurus, full moon happening on the 5th of November for Central European time at 2:20 more or less p.m. So here we have the sign of Venus, which is very interesting because 2 weeks ago we had the new moon in Libra. And Libra and Taurus are both ruled by Venus. So we have here a prominent Venus, which is connected to pleasure, connecting to what is really beauty for us inside ourselves and outside, connecting and relating to other people. But let's have a closer look at Taurus. Taurus is the sign of grounding, but also of fullness, abundance, manifestation. But here in the full moon, we have the position between sun and moon, which are facing each other, but challenging each other as well. So there can be a tension always, as every month in every full moon, a tension between what I'm manifesting outside in my outer personality and what I am really nourishing and feeding inside of myself. Am I listening to my real needs or not? Yeah. And here we have the axis Taurus-Scorpio, which is the axis of attachment and release. On the other side of I cling on things. I don't want to let them go because somehow I feel I am those things. I feel they define myself. And on the other side, I allow myself to transform, to transmute, to die and be born again in another form. So here is very important because we have still some days in the reaching for the full moon, sorry. So let's use, I really suggest you to use the next days to ground yourself with the practices that are best for you. For some people can be doing yoga, Pilates. For me, it's very grounding, walking barefoot, for example. Better if I am walking on some grass in a garden, into the woods. Maybe it's beginning to be a bit fresh for this, but yeah, it's very grounding. Yeah. So using our feet to touch the soil, to connect to Mother Earth. But anyway, it's not important which practice you use, but use the next days, please, to anchor yourself to the ground. Because also there is a very important thing that is happening right on the 5th of November, the day of the full moon, which is the exact opposition between Mars and Uranus. And this is something that you may have heard from other astrologers that can bring accidents, unexpected turns, problems, sudden events that really are unsettling. Yeah. Of course, there is this chance because Mars-Uranus have this energy when they are combined together of an energy that needs to be broken, to be interrupted, to turn suddenly in another direction. So it's really important that you ground yourself, because this kind of accidents, we cut ourselves while we are cooking, for example, or we are driving and we are parking and we hit another car. I'm talking about simple things. It doesn't have to be serious and very dramatic things, okay? Let's not create this idea that it will happen. But it happens most of the times when we are disconnected from our bodies, when our nervous system is really in excess of sympathetic mode, when we are very stressed and very accelerated in our rhythms. So it's very important that we connect to the slowness of Taurus here, to this dimension of pleasure, of simple, basic pleasures of life, slow pace, presence, really being present. So also if these unexpected events and sudden turns show up in your path, please just be present to them without feeling a victim, without complaining that, oh my God, this is so dramatic. What can I do? Stay present, breathe into it, because most of the times it's portals that open up to show us another way. And maybe we resisted so much, Taurus, we cling so much onto things that we didn't allow this break, this change of energy, this interruption, this turn. And so the universe is bringing it in our lives in a less smooth way than usual, than it would be. So, Taurus, a place of grounding. Grounding, breathe into life, being present, also amongst change, also amongst chaos, and just being present to whatever is. And from that space also, let's not forget the other side of the full moon, which is Scorpio, which is release. I release, I let go. What's no longer fitting my life, my energy, my soul. And after that release, we can reconnect to the Taurus energy from a higher vibration and manifest. So Taurus is about building up. It's about construction. It's about building. It's about manifesting fully what we really want. So that's an amazing choice that we have with this full moon that will also be a super moon. So we will have the chance to see it in the skies if there are not too many clouds. So happy full moon to all of you.